Hello and welcome to the second lesson, the second video of French for Absolute Beginner course. So today we're going to cover positive forms of verb to be, which is être in French. And we're going to discuss a little bit pronunciation. Hope you covered already and learned the pronouns, which were covered in video 1. So now you're ready for the next step. So these are the forms of the verb to be. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. So you have the pronouns, which we learned last time, and now you have the forms of the verb to be. Now let's take a look at some pronunciation tips. So what we have here, if you've heard, with vous, which means you in plural, there is a specific thing called liaison, or kind of a linking, in which vous, which basically when you read it on its own is just read vous, but when it's read together with a word which begins with a vowel, it's read vous êtes. So there is a separate video on liaison and the linkings between words and grouping of the words in French. So you can check out the link below the video. Now let's take a look at some other rules. The next rule for pronunciation is that in French, final letters are never pronounced. So this is why we say je suis, not je suis, not tu es. Tu es, il est, elle est. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont. Another pronunciation rule which we got covered here are the nasal sounds. So in French, whenever you have a vowel plus followed by M or N, this vowel is pronounced as a nasal. In this case, we have ON. So this particular sound is on. So you basically don't pronounce the N, you just like attempt to say the N and you say the O through the nose. Just important not to say so, it's son. You also have a video on this below. Another thing which we already covered in the previous video is the kissing E or the semi-vowel U. French U in je suis, so it's not suis, it's not suis, it's suis, in which you have to put the mouth as if you were kissing someone and then say E. So it's neither U, neither E, it's something between. Now let's practice. Can you say out loud after you hear the form of the pronoun and the verb for every person? Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. Now let's review just the singular forms first. We'll do it twice. Repeat after the video, please. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est. So if you take a look basically in the pronunciation, you have just two forms for je suis, and all the other forms are read est. Tu es, il est, elle est. Now, can you do it on your own? What is the form for je? Je suis. Tu es. Il est. Elle. Did you say est? Elle est. That's correct. Now, can you do it on your own? How do you say I am? Did you say je suis? How do you say you are? Tu es. How do you say he is? Il est. She is. Elle est. Well done. Now let's review the plural forms. Please say these out loud after the video. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. Can you do it on your own? What's the form for nous? Nous sommes. Vous. Vous êtes. Don't forget the linking here. Ils sont. Elles. elles sont. It's best to learn the words together. So not just sommes et sont, but nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. Because the French is all about grouping the words together. Now let's review once more. Can you do it on your own? How do you say we are? Nous sommes. How do you say you are, but now in plural? Vous êtes. They are, but for masculine. Ils sont. And they are for feminine. Elles sont. Now let's take a look at all the forms. Just say the forms out loud after the video. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. Great. Can you do it on your own? Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est. Nous sommes. Vous êtes. Ils sont. Elles sont. Well done. Now let's put this into context. How do we use Etre? We use it to say our name, to talk about nationality, to talk about profession, to talk about origin, or to talk about a location. So to tell your name, you will say Je suis Lara, for example. Je suis française, that's my nationality. Je suis directrice, so we can talk about profession. Je suis de Paris. De means from, so I am from Paris. And je suis à la maison, I am at home. À is a preposition meaning in or at, and la is a French definite article. We will take a look at these later on in some following videos. So let's see, how would you present yourself? You would say salut, which means hello. Je suis Marc. I am Mark. Et toi? Et means and toi means you. So this is a form of you which can stand on its own. So it's a pronoun, like a pronoun, which you use to when you do not put a verb after you. And here is the answer. Je suis Pierre. I'm Pierre. Enchanté. Enchanté means nice to meet you or pleased to meet you. And it's easier to remember if you know the English word enchanted. It means like I'm delighted to meet you. So let's read. Can you please read after the video? Salut. Je suis Marc. Et toi? Je suis Pierre. Enchanté. So here are the new words we had in this short presentation form. Salut, hi, et, toi, enchanté, de, which means from. And here you have other forms of de, so that you can recognize them in the following videos or in some exercises. We have a, which means at or in. So both of these words have more meanings, but this is where we start from. And la, we've learned also la as a definite article for feminine form in French. Thank you. Please now do the exercises and proceed to the next video. The next video covers être, but in the negative form. Thank you for your attention.